who is ready for the tour of the new and improved studywithjess.com website? Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So after last week's video where I was talking to you about how to get ready for 2019 and find clarity and direction so you can really hit the ground running in January, I realized that my website, studywithjess.com, really didn't reflect my new direction for my brand and my business. So it was in need of some TLC, desperately. And I have revamped it, updated it, and I'm really happy with it. So I wanted to share it with you all. But in addition to that, making sure that this video is going to help you out if you want to start a website for high school, for your own brand or business, I'm going to give you some tips too. So stay tuned. Oh, and shout out to Wix for partnering with me for this video again, because I have used Wix.com to create my website and it's so easy. So I'll also be giving you a little demo on how you can do the same. Alright, who is ready for the tour of the new and improved studywithjess.com website? So the first thing you'll notice is my full name and mission statement below. I have some new tabs here and my social media icons. I've gone for a very nice pink and pastel kind of theme. I've also included my About Me section and bio. A little statement here that I feel really resembles my brand essence or reflects my brand essence really nicely, and some new photos, a couple behind the scenes pics from Life of Jess and Mindful, and a photo that represents more of the wellness side of me versus one that's more the work side of Jess. Then I've also linked my Mindful and Life of Jess web series on this, which is so cool, and like autoplay, which is really handy. And under each one I've got a little synopsis and some testimonials from a lot of my beautiful viewers that you leave on all the videos, a get in touch with me section, and my Instagram account. And this tab opens up to my book, The High School Survival Guide. This one is properly linked to the Educationary website now because the link was broken. It was directing to the old website, I hadn't updated it yet. And then my blog as well on the Educationary site. So the book opens up to this separate page, and I didn't actually have to update this, thank goodness. This is like the only page that didn't need tweaking, so that says something. Then Educationary, the website here, my YouTube channel, and this is the blog that it opens up to for that tab as well. And I'm going to show you how you can actually create your own blog on a Wix website and on a Wix template, using a Wix template, just because it's really, really easy. So I think it's time to go into the back end of Wix so that you can actually see how to set up your own account and site. And then I'm going to share with you how I updated my site and why I did everything the way that I did, because it's very strategic, and these tips are going to help make your website really pop. So get a pen and paper or get your phones out and take notes, guys. I really sound like a school teacher right now. That is not my intention. Okay, so very briefly, because I've shown you how to do this already in a previous video, but I'm gonna sign in with my email and password here. If you don't have an account, then all you do is click Get Started, then click Sign Up and add all your details in. And I chose my own template, so just really briefly, there's a ton of different templates that you can do depending on what category you think your site will fit into. So you can have a look at all of those, but they're really, really awesome, and you can customize each of them. All right, so now we are in the back end of my website. I'm just gonna click Edit Site. All right, so the first thing that you will see here is I've added a text box, and it's really simple to do. You just go into the little plus icon, click Add, and then you've got text. This is a heading 1. So if you click that, there is my heading 1 over here. If you double click it, you can also change the font. The font that I went for, it starts with a letter L. It is Lato Light. And then I put it in bold, and under character and line spacing, I increased the spacing. So I think that looks really nice. So why have I done this up the top? I thought it's really important to be mindful of what you put above the fold on your website, because essentially that's what everyone pays the most attention to. So you want it to be really snappy, tell people exactly what you're about, and anything that you feel is really relevant, pop that at the top of the fold, which is essentially what the web page lands on before people start to scroll. Then my tabs over here, all you do is just double click it and you've got your little site menu that pops up. So you can see some of these are links and some of these are pages. The book is a separate page where if you click it, then you can read that paragraph about the high school survival guide, whereas Educationary is a link, so if you click that, it opens a new window and takes you to my website for my stationery line. Now if you want to add a page, just click Add Page. Then just give it a new title and you can click Done. You can also drag and drop to change the order of where they fall on the website in the navigation bar. And you can rename it, you can hide it, you can make it a subpage, or you can always delete it. So I'm going to delete that one because I don't think it's relevant to my page. And if you want to create a link to an external site, then all you do, instead of clicking Add Page, you just click the Add a Link, and it's a web address to a new window or current window, and you can call it whatever you like and add the URL up here. Now I also think that color is really important, so I updated my color palette to represent my brand. So all you have to do is just double click on these little areas, then click Change Strip Background for that strip in particular, and then under here you can click Color, Add Color, and you can actually change the color to be whatever you like. And again, you can actually just double tap on any of the background space to do that, and your little option comes up here and you can customize your designs and change the colors that way. Then I've got my About Me section, so I've updated my bio and my headshot. So again, all you have to do is add a text box, and instead of a heading, it is a paragraph. So I clicked that and it just opens up and you can add in whatever you want to add for your bio. I try and keep it really brief. 3 mini paragraphs is plenty. And then to add in my photo, this is fun. I added the plus sign, then scroll up to image, my image uploads. Now here are the photos I've already uploaded, but just to show you, you can upload your own image, or you can take one from your gallery here and add it to your page. And then I'm just gonna shrink this one down. Perhaps I'll delete this one so I can show you how I put this one on. And then drag and drop, and I'm gonna use these little lines that pop up to make sure everything is straight. Now make sure you're updating your headshot or your photos just so that it represents your current brand and it doesn't go out of date. So I feel like this one represents me really well. And this can also be relevant if you have a blog or a product line and there's a little section about the founder or the CEO, is only keep the most important information in your bio. Keep it really brief, to the point, be concise, and it's just a little snapshot of all of your achievements over the last few years. Now I really like how I formatted my little statement below. So I added in some lines, and that was just by clicking the little plus sign, going to shape, and then my lines, or themed lines. And then you can just stretch it out to make it as long as you like. So I'm gonna line this one up. Now scrolling through again, I've showed you how to upload photos, so I won't do it again for this little section, but I think it's really nice to add some behind the scenes images and also make sure that all the photos you're adding to your site have a clear representation of your brand overall, or give a clear representation of your brand. So that's why I've got one of me, which is more wellness, one more work, and some that are behind the scenes of 2 of my major projects from 2018. And then I love the idea of adding video to your website. Anything that you do could always include a video. If you have a blog, it might just be a little welcome to my website video that you want to create, or you might want to put together a video to market a product line, but I think it's so nice and engaging to add video content. Okay, so just to show you how I added a video. Now, I love this feature. You just highlight some of the content on your site. You can drag it all the way down if you want to add things as you go. And then that frees up some space here. So I'm going to click the plus sign. I'm going to add a video. My videos are all on YouTube, so I'm going to click YouTube, double tap change video, go to YouTube, find a video I like, and copy the URL, paste that in, click autoplay and loop, just so that it plays the second that people scroll down and it keeps on playing over and over. I think that's handy. Close it. I'm going to stretch it out to the dimensions that I want and just drag it into position. Now, just to explain how I made the what my viewers are saying, it's actually a strip. So while all of this text is a paragraph and a little heading number 1, the strip is simply done by clicking add, then strip, and there are a lot of different templates that you can use. I just used a really basic one because I just wanted a plain color, but these are really cool options as well. And actually I used the contact me, not this exact one, but something very similar, for my get in touch section. Now, something I want to say about Instagram, and I've been talking a lot about social media platforms and the different functions of each, is that I try not to double up on all of my content throughout Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, my blog. They're all different and they complement one another. So if you're big on social media, think about how you can diversify your content across different platforms. And I definitely think you should be linking your Instagram below because it's beautiful, it's visual. But if you've also got valuable content on there and it's not just smiley selfies, but you've got little video clips or tips, swipe across features for posts, then I think that people would be really interested to see your feed because again, it complements your brand. Now last, I know that I said my blog is hosted on an external site because it's part of Educationary, because I really wanted studywithjess.com to be more about almost like an online resume for myself. I didn't really want to have a blog on this site anymore, but if you do want to have a blog, then just click the little B sign here. It takes you to my blog. Well, it'll be your blog now. And all you do is click manage your blog or add a new blog post. And this is what the back end of your blogs will look like. And I did go through this in a little bit more detail in a previous video, but it's really simple. All you do is you add an engaging title. You can date it here. So today's date is the 4th of December. We'll leave it as is. Name is, ooh, hello caps lock. I'll add my name, so author's name, and then that's where you start writing your post. You can add an image, you can add gallery, video, music, GIF. There's some really cool things here. And of course, fill in the tags, so any relevant words that go with your blog so people can find you. It's a little SEO tip. And also the category. So is it fashion, lifestyle, maybe it's education? You can type that in and add your category. And I do get asked some questions about starting your own blog. I think my one piece of advice is make sure you're writing about something that you're passionate about, but that also adds value to other people. So why would anyone want to read your work? Is it going to be inspirational content? Is it going to be short, quick, snappy tips about something like study skills? Think about the topics that you'd like to write about, but also how you can add value to others just to keep them coming back, and then there'll be more loyal readers for you. So I feel like my website makeover has come at the perfect time because I've been revamping my brand and just getting really clear on what it is that I want to be working on in the future and how I can add value and really just be of service and enjoy what I do. So I've mapped it out in mood boards and vision boards, and now it's all there on a website. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Click this image to watch a recent upload and this one to watch one that I think you'd really like. And I will leave a link to Wix down below in the description box, so make sure to click it and check it out. You can sign up, create an account, and please send me your websites. If you do build one, I would love to see them. That's all from me. Mwah! Bye everyone.